R2P2VLCD 18 for me today. It's July 11th. I am just driving to my sister's house after work because I'm going to go get my dehydrator back so I can make some good beef jerky. If you guys watched my vlog yesterday, I was irritated that she gave me her crappy beef jerky. Anyways, I had a great birthday yesterday. I was kind of in a funky mood when I vlogged, but I went home and I was just kind of in a funky mood, and then I was like, I'm just gonna wear what I had on, like a t-shirt and shorts to go out to, you know, the movie that we were going to and stuff. And like 10 minutes before we had to leave, because we went to pick strawberries and we had to leave, and I was like, I think I'm actually going to put a dress on, put makeup on. So I did that, and it only took me like 5 minutes. I'm pretty fast at getting ready, actually, and I already fixed my hair, so I felt really good about myself. I actually, when we went and picked strawberries, which was really fun. We should have gone a week ago. It was hard to find like really good ones, and they were very, very small, but it was still a ton of fun. And I wore a dress that I really love. It's like blue and polka dots. I just bought it a few weeks ago, well, when I was still in my first round, and I really, really liked it. So when I was at the movie theater, I went to wash my hand, or go to the bathroom and wash my hands, and I looked in the mirror and I'm like, wow, I look really good. Like, you know, my face is really skinny, my body, you know, my arms are really skinny, and dresses really look good on me right now, which is nice. So I was, you know, I felt really good after that, and we went to a funny movie, The Heat. It was pretty funny, so put me in a good mood, and I felt much better about everything. So I was like, in the beginning of the movie, before I did that and really looked at myself, and I was in a good mood after the strawberry picking, and then after that I was just kind of, I wanted popcorn really bad. Like, I love movie theater popcorn, who doesn't, but I love it so much. And but I did not cheat at all. I had that beef jerky that wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was going to be, but I snacked on that, and that really helped. And I ate an apple, which is kind of weird in a movie theater, but I don't care because I can't eat anything else, and I was hungry. So, and I was fine. I was totally fine. So it was a good day. It was a good birthday. Now that I'm in my late 20s, 28 is just, you know, late 20s. 27 is still mid-range, but getting up there. No, it's okay. I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm old. But this morning, this is the other thing that I did that made me feel a lot better, is I tried on like pretty much all my clothes. I still have, when I get home, I have a mess, but I still have more to go through, and I'm just trying to organize my closet and get rid of things that are too big for me. Like, I don't ever want to be that big again, so I don't want those clothes. Some of the shirts I'm keeping, that, you know, some of the cuter, bigger shirts that I have that are way too big for me now, I'm going to keep them in case I get pregnant. Hopefully I will, but you know, those will be cute when I'm pregnant. So just pulling those out and kind of putting them aside. I don't want them in my closet. I don't want that option there. But that made me feel really good, because and then I took a picture. I found a picture of myself in a dress. If you're on the Facebook page, you already saw it, but I took a picture of I found a full-length picture. There's not a lot of those out there because I don't allow them. I didn't really allow them to be taken very often, but I found one, so then I threw that dress on and took another picture and looked at it side by side, and wow, I have changed so much. I almost look like a completely different human being. So I think sometimes you need to do that kind of stuff to get yourself in the right perspective, and so that you know that you're really changing, because otherwise it's kind of just, you're kind of, I mean, before I did that, I was kind of just like, I don't look different at all, and I do. I look a ton different. So that's a good motivational thing that I will continue to use throughout, you know, the protocol when I get down, because sometimes that's the only way you can see if you're really changing, is put the same outfit on, you know, take a picture and look at it, because there's just, you know, a lot different for me at least. There was a ton different. So, let's see. The other thing is, so this morning I was doing that, and I just kind of got caught up in that, and I pulled my fish out to bake for lunch. I work at noon on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and so I have to eat lunch pretty early. And it was like 11:10, and I was like, oh crap, I don't have time to make this. I didn't have any other thing that was made. I actually didn't have any other thing to even make for dinner, like, because I work until 8, so I have to bring something. And I just didn't have any food. So I decided to do an apple day, which is crazy, not to break a stall. I don't even really believe in apple days for stall breaking. I think they're dumb. But I wanted to stay on protocol, and I didn't have any food, so I decided to do an apple day just because that's the only protocol food that I had in my house. So I have eaten 3 apples so far. I'm not hungry, so I think I probably would have been fine just not eating anything today. I don't know why. I have energy and I'm just not hungry. So did an apple day. Probably could have just not eaten anything, but you know, I don't know. It's the only thing I could think to do, and I was kind of freaking out because I usually leave at 11:15 to bring my son to daycare and get to work by 11:45 because I have to change and everything. But it worked out fine, so I'm not stressing out anymore. So yeah, that was my weird story for the day, and I will, hopefully, you know, people kept commenting on my back pain. I hope that it's, you know, Tom related. I'm not really having bathroom issues this round. So I think because I am eating my fruit right now, I really only had bathroom issues towards the end of my round because I stopped eating pretty much my fruit. I pretty much only ate my protein at the end of my round last time, if you guys want, and usually only one a day because I just got sick of the food. But yeah, I don't think that's the problem. So anyways, I've blabbed on long enough, and I just wanted to check in and tell you guys how it went today, and I will check in tomorrow. Stay pop!